What's happening, everybody? On YouTube, Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com, coming back to you with another video. And in today's videos, I want to share with you 10 business models that you can get started with right away to start making money online. Now, I've got 10 really awesome models that actually work. And before I shot this video, I did some preparation and watched some other videos. And I can tell you right now that there's a lot of crap on the internet of people talking about ways that you can make money online. And half of them don't even work. And the other half are just, I'm gonna be honest with you, kind of stupid. Like taking surveys is like kind of like a big waste of time. Like there was all these little hacks and little softwares that they were teaching you how to download videos and re-upload them. And it was like all these weird things that don't actually work. I'm sharing with you 10 things that actually work, whether you're a broke student or you're someone who's working a 9-to-5 job, or maybe you have a business already and you're looking to build out another income stream. These 10 actually work. About 7 or 8 of them I've actually done myself and have had great success with. And a couple that I haven't personally done, I have some really close friends who are crushing it, having a lot of success with these models, so I'll be sure to share their YouTube channels with you. But without further ado, let's dive in and talk about these 10 business models, these 10 things that you can do to start making money online. So first and foremost, probably my favorite is the retail arbitrage model. That's going to thrift stores like Goodwill, Salvation Army, there's all different ones out there. Value Village, right? Savers, there's so many thrift stores out there. Even mom and pop thrift stores that you can go to. That you can go to these locations and source items like clothing, shoes, electronics. The list really goes on and flip them on places like eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. That's how I quit my job over 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was working at the Cracker Barrel. I was broke as a joke. I was a server. I lived at home with my parents, and by going to places like thrift stores and garage sales and flipping them on eBay for a profit, I was able to save up enough money to quit my job and build all these other income streams that I'm gonna share with you guys. So the thrifting retail arbitrage business model is amazing, probably one of the best ways that you can get started. I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this are already doing it. So drop a comment down below and let us know maybe an item that you sold recently. How much did you pay for it and how much did it sell for? I'd be curious to hear. Number 2, I think this business model is great for the people out there who are willing to put in a good amount of upfront work. It's it's no physical inventory, so you don't have to actually touch the inventory. It's very low startup cost, and if you're willing to put up the upfront work and put some systems in place, this is a great business model. What am I talking about? eBay dropshipping. eBay dropshipping is an amazing business model, and essentially what you're doing is sourcing an item from another website. For example, maybe you find an item on Amazon that's selling for $15. Well, there's softwares out there that you can use to relist that item on another website like eBay. So maybe you see an item for $15, you list it on eBay for $25, and when it sells, you make the difference. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Steve, who in the right mind is gonna pay more on eBay if it's cheaper on Amazon? That's a great question. Well, the simple fact is, there's thousands and millions, hundreds of thousands of people who will only shop on a certain website. There's people who are loyal to Amazon, they won't even look at eBay. And then there's others who love eBay and won't even look at Amazon. So you can take advantage of price discrepancies and you can make money on the difference. There's thousands of people doing it. Check out my good friend Paul Lipsky on YouTube. He's been doing over $100,000 per month. Now his profit margin's around anywhere $8,000 to $12,000 a month. Profit margins are low with eBay dropshipping. Also, my good friend Tyler Dropship Tyler, yeah, on YouTube. Check him out as well. He's done over $5 million in gross sales over the last 2 years with anywhere between an 8 to 15% profit margin, dropshipping on eBay and Amazon. So if you're looking for a passive income business, again, you're gonna have to put up the upfront work, hire virtual assistants, different things like that. Take a look. I'm gonna put some links down below to a free ebook that will explain to you like the various eBay dropshipping models. So that will definitely help you out, and a workshop as well, 100% free. So check that out in the description, but definitely a great business model that works and can make you some great money. Number 3, selling books on Amazon. I love flipping books on Amazon, going to library sales, church sales, garage sales. I also love to utilize a software called eFLIP. If you go to RaikenProfit.com/eFLIP, you can actually get a free, I believe a 14-day free trial what this software does, and it's really incredible, is it allows you to find books that are undervalued on Amazon. So you buy from merchants on Amazon and then you resell it through the Amazon FBA program. If you type in Raiken Profit eFLIP in YouTube, you'll see I have a whole bunch of videos sharing it. It works. I actually just sold a book yesterday that I paid $30 for and sold for $95. My mom actually sold a eFLIP book as well yesterday. So it's a great software. Good friend of mine, Caleb Roth, is the CEO. Great company, definitely check that out. But even, going beyond that, going to Goodwills, Salvation Armies, Savers, this is kind of like the retail arbitrage model, but I really wanted to drill into this specific category. Going to these locations and sourcing books for 50 cents, $1, $2, and flipping them for 20, 30, 40 bucks can be very lucrative. I got my mother started, who just turned 64. Happy birthday to Mama Profit. You can check her out on Instagram. She's been selling books for over 5 years. If it wasn't for her Amazon FBA book business, she wouldn't have been able to retire last year because her Social Security is so low and they don't pay jack. So it's really hard for people to retire nowadays, especially if you're not making a big income. I think her Social Security is like $800 or $900 a month. So she's able to make over $1,000 profit per month buying and reselling books using eFLIP, going to Goodwills, thrift stores. For the people who follow my channel all the time, you can attest Mama Profit is a beast. But it goes to prove, it doesn't matter your age, your gender, your ethnicity. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. Your experience levels. Anybody can get started selling books, and I would definitely recommend getting started. There's a great course that I took that I promote. My mother has gone through it. It's helped thousands of people. You can check out the link below. It's raikenprofit.com/bookselling101. Great course, amazing price. I'm telling you, it's the best thing to learn how to do it. Definitely check that out. But books are great. I love selling books. Here's a business model that I don't have a lot of experience with, but I've seen a lot of people crushing it doing this. And I've got a bunch of good friends who actually have success with this model. And what they're doing is they're going to, like for example, how do I say it? So you ever have like a bunch of stuff that you put in storage, those storage lockers and whatnot? Well, if you don't pay your bill, and if you take a look in the contract, after like a couple months or so, they actually auction off your locker if you don't pay. Well, there's thousands of lockers that are being auctioned off online. You can actually go to online websites and buy storage lockers, and you can actually go in the physical presence, go to these locations and buy them. And I know a lot of close friends of mine who are doing this. Now, it's a lot of work. A lot of times you gotta bring TVs and mattresses to the dump, and you gotta be able to move all this stuff out because you're buying this auction, this locker, but they're doing this because they want you to clear out so they can rent it to somebody else. So you can find a lot of undervalued stuff. There's a YouTube channel, I forget what it was called, but I was just watching it the other day, and this guy found like $800 cash in one of his storage lockers. You could find video games, you could find all types of stuff. There was another video I watched, and the guy found a locker with all types of CIA stuff, like FBI, I think it was FBI stuff. So it was all like criminology books. He found like all this technology. Now that might be a little bit of a gray area. I don't know if I'd want to put that on eBay just because you might get in trouble, but you never know what you're gonna find. Definitely a cool business model to look into. And you could sell that stuff on eBay, or what a lot of these guys do is they bring the stuff they find at these storage lockers to the flea market. So from storage locker to flea market, definitely an interesting business model. A lot of work, not as passive as selling books on Amazon FBA, not as passive as eBay dropshipping, but definitely a cool business model to keep in mind. The next one I want to talk about is dropshipping as well, but instead of dropshipping on eBay, and I actually have one of these dropshipping stores, is dropshipping with your own website, such as Shopify. So Shopify will host your actual e-commerce website. It'll help you with putting products up. Essentially what you do is you're building your own brand. It's kind of like private label, but essentially what you're doing is you're building your own brand. You're selling products, whether that's t-shirts or you're dropshipping off of AliExpress. And the way that you're making your sales, which is different than Amazon, because you're utilizing Amazon's traffic or you're utilizing eBay's traffic, is you're running Facebook ads, you're doing email marketing, and you're utilizing the Facebook pixel or your Google pixel to retarget people who interact with your products or your content. So Shopify has made more 16 and 17 and 18-year-olds rich than any other business model that I know of. There's a big learning curve. It definitely takes quite a bit of money to scale your business because you're gonna be pouring a lot of money into Facebook ads. Actually, one of my best friends, he scaled his Shopify store up to $15,000 profit per month. He's been running it for over 2 years now, but now he runs it part-time. He has virtual assistants running it. He actually works a full-time job now, and somebody actually recently had offered him over 6 figures for his store that he declined because he believes it's worth about $300,000. So there's money to be made with Shopify, but there is a big learning curve. You have to understand paid traffic, product creation, payment processors. You're pretty much running all of the, you're doing everything in the business, which is much different than eBay and Amazon. Another great business model that I would consider that could definitely make you a lot of money, but this is another business model that's gonna require much more time, much more upfront learning, quite the learning curve. It's gonna take longer to turn a profit, is private label. So this is building your own brand and selling it on Amazon FBA. So I have a good friend of mine who, his name's Andy Slammons, and he has a website, a Facebook page, Amazing Freedom. He's been crushing it with private label over 5 years. I think he's doing over a couple $1 million now private labeling products. So what he's doing is he's sourcing products from China, improving upon them, putting his own packaging, putting his own brand. He then gets the control of the brand and gets that brand recognition, and he's building out brands on Amazon and doing a great job doing it. So definitely check that out, but private label is an awesome business model. Another great business model related to private label, but a little different, a little less work, is wholesale on Amazon. So what you can actually do is you could source products wholesale from various wholesale companies and then resell them on Amazon. You could sell a single item, you could bundle items. It's a very interesting business model. I would recommend checking out Watch Me on Amazon on Instagram and Watch Me on Amazon on YouTube. I believe he's on pace to do close to $20 million this year in his wholesale business. So instead of having to create your own products like with Shopify, or having to drop ship products with eBay or Amazon drop shipping, or having to do email marketing and learning paid traffic, a great option is wholesale, right? And obviously you'd be running traffic through PPC on Amazon's platform, but definitely a great business model, a great scalable business model. You might need some type of storage, a warehouse, but there's a lot of people crushing it with wholesale, so definitely an interesting business model. Here's a business model that can definitely make you some great money. You can impact the world. You can do what you love. You can share your message. And what I'm talking about is what you're watching right now, YouTube. YouTube is a great way to make money. You know, with this video right now, I'm making money with, you know, ads that Google runs. So when you create a YouTube channel, you can actually click on a button to monetize your video. So they'll find advertisers, they'll put it on your video, and then you'll get a certain amount of money based on the views, the cost per click, a whole bunch of different data that goes into that. But there's a great, it's a great opportunity to make money in 2018 and beyond with a YouTube channel, because it's the new TV. People aren't watching TV like they used to. They're going to YouTube. And not only can you make money through ads, but you can make money through promoting other people's courses, creating your own courses, sponsorships. The list goes on and on. Now, this does take time, it does take money. You've got to invest in equipment, you've got to learn how to speak and communicate, and you've obviously got to have knowledge, or at least be documenting your journey. It's a lot of hard work, takes years to start making money. It took me a couple of years to start making money, but it's very rewarding, and you know, you can utilize the platform for so much good and, you know, grow your business. So definitely YouTube's an awesome model right there. Another model, which I kind of touched on already, is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a great way to make money. And I love affiliate marketing because I've created quite a few products in the past, ebooks and courses, and I can tell you right now, it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than you think to create your own product. And you know, you've got to consider the actual creation of it, then payment processing and websites and improving it. And there's just so many things that go into creating a course. If you have a following, whether that's on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, and you're creating content around a specific topic, and you really know your audience, they're gonna have challenges, they're gonna have issues, they're gonna have things that they wanna learn. And some of those things might be out of your expertise. So one thing that you can do, which I have done, and I've had a ton of success doing this over the years, is promoting other people's products that solve their problem. So you can put a link to a product in your description. If somebody buys through that affiliate link, then you'll earn a commission. You could send emails to your email list of tools and supplies and softwares that they use, or that you use, and if they, you know, purchase it, then you get a commission. Affiliate marketing is one of my favorite business models. It's so passive. But again, the prerequisite to earning money through affiliate marketing is actually having a personal brand, having people who follow you, having people who trust you, and having people who like you. So it does take quite a bit of upfront work, but you can make a ton of money. I've had months in the past where I've made over $70,000 in 1 month promoting one product over a couple week period. So that just goes to show the power of affiliate marketing. And I personally have friends who have YouTube channels of over 500,000 and they've had $1 million launches. So there's a lot of money when it comes to affiliate marketing, but again, it takes a lot of work to build up that audience. And the last business model I want to share with you, and there's so many more I could talk about, like Kindle publishing, creating audiobooks, physical books, launching your own products. I'm not going to dive into all of those. There's so many more ways to make money, but I want to talk about liquidation. So I personally don't do liquidation, but I have a couple of friends of mine who do very well with it. One YouTube channel that I would definitely recommend watching is the Resell Rabbit. And he actually had a video recently that I think received like over 4 million views, and it was showcasing him pulling pallets apart, going through items, unboxing items that he eventually was going to sell on eBay and Amazon. Another great resource is Rockstar Flipper on YouTube. Great friend of mine. I think he's approaching 100,000 subscribers, or at least he's really close to it. And he actually just made a video sharing a website that he uses and recommends to be able to, find items to get, sent to you, liquidation items in abundance. And that's one of the benefits of liquidation, is the fact that you get so many items sent to you at one time versus having to source one item here, one item there at a garage sale at a thrift store. So definitely an interesting business model that I would consider. So hopefully you guys found value in this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to, start digging and learning more about these individual business models. They all work, I could promise you that. You just have to work them, you have to put in the effort, you have to learn, and you have to put your best foot forward. So with that being said, I appreciate you all. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.